is he? I can't find Junior anywhere. Did you see where he went, Dixie?
Well, Brian, I have absolutely no idea where
well,
he went.
is just too clever for me. That's all I gotta say. You know, you got an awfully lumpy couch here. I found you!
There he is! I found the baby! There he is!
Yeah.
You. Now that we found you, do you know what time it is? It's very, very late. It's time to go to bed. It's way past your bedtime.
I want to play with Brian.
Well, I want to play with you, too, but I gotta be getting home pretty soon.
I don't want you to go home.
Well, I could finish that story about the Hobbit and the dragon if it's okay with your mommy.
Yeah, of course.
Yippee!
Yay! Okay, you go upstairs, get in bed, and I'll be right up there, okay?
You're so great with him, you know?
Well, I love that kid, Dixie. He's like my own son, you know that.
Listen, don't get him too excited, all right? He's got to get some sleep.
Well, it was either come here or go out looking for trouble. After the latest chapter with Tad and Brooke,
Who's there? Who's there? Come on out.
Hi, it's me. It's okay, it's me. It's me. Don't call out the dogs. I rang the bell. I guess you just didn't hear me.
This place has the strangest acoustics. I could swear that I just heard you coming from over there.
You know, I should have called. I'm sorry. I hate it when people just pop up. I'm interrupting. I'm sorry.
No. Listen, one thing you will never be is an interruption. Is everything okay? How's Jamie?
Oh, he's fine. He's with Petra. He's asleep if she's lucky. No, he's fine.
And you?
I'm okay. Sort of.
Brooke, it's obvious you didn't come over here to assure me that you're okay when I can see perfectly clearly that you're not.
That hard to read, huh?
Some people, maybe. Mind if I hazard a wild guess? You said you had something to take care of before you could answer my proposal. I assume that you've taken care of the something and that it's got you upset.
Yes.
I'd say I could make a pretty fair guess at what the something is.
So you can read my mind, too?
No. But if you're this upset, it obviously has something to do with Edmund. You went to see him, did you?
I'm an idiot. I'm sorry, my brain's out of the hole. I should have called you. I'll call you later.
Hey, Edmund, don't leave on my account. I got a date upstairs to finish a story. You guys will have plenty of time to talk. If I know Junior, and I do, I'll have to start at the very beginning.
Thank you.
Hey, you want, you got.
Come in.
I didn't expect to see Brian here.
Junior had a t-ball game today, and then, of course, we wanted to have a picnic afterwards, and Brian joined us, and we were having a nice time. And
Whoa. This is Edmund. It's not Tad. You don't have to explain to me about anything. Especially Brian. Actually, it's nice to see somebody who's not home alone and miserable.
like somebody I know?
It shows him I gotta do something about this face.
What's on your mind?
You sure you want to hear?
It's Brooke, isn't it? She decided to marry Ted.
I want to tell you, it's just hard to find the words. It was hard with Edmund, too.
So why don't we start there? Why'd you go see him?
I don't know why, really. I mean, I just felt that I had to go.
You don't know why.
Well, Edmund says he knows why. Of course, Edmund presumes to know the answer to every question that I've ever had about myself. He knows me way better than I know myself. You just ask him.
You know, at first, I wasn't even sure why Brooke came to see me. But leave it a super jerk to jump to conclusions. I figured she just wanted to get my blessing on the marriage to Tad. Wrong.
So she has decided to marry him.
Well, that's what I thought, but she said she hadn't made up her mind yet. Which is when it hit me. She hasn't finished with me yet.
He had the gall to tell me that I came to see him because I wasn't finished with him yet. That, you know, there was something that I wanted from him.
Maybe he's right. If there wasn't some unfinished business...
Look,
then-
I went there so that he would have a chance to vent his anger or his frustration or whatever he feels about the two of us, about you and I being together. There. I said it.
Isn't there a shrink in this town you can talk to?
Look, I have to work with him.
No, you don't. You're the editor-in-chief. He bothers you, you get rid of him tomorrow.
I should cut off my professional nose to spite my personal face. I don't think so. And I know with him how he mulls things around in his head. I mean, if I have to wait for him to get us off his chest, I'm going to be constantly wondering and looking at him every day and wondering when the other shoe is going to fall. I wanted to get everything out in the open.
What did he say?
So I told her like I saw it. This marriage is Tad having his cake and eating it. He can thumb his nose at you. At all of Pine Valley, he gets Jamie. But I tell you, love in Brooke has nothing to do with it.
You said this to her. She must have hit the roof.
Oh, yeah. You could say that. But hey, she wanted the truth. And I told her.
Of course that's why Edmund thinks I want to marry you. He can't accept the fact that I love you. If he did, it would screw up everything he wants. Which is obviously still you. The relevant question now is, do you still want him?
He tried very hard to make me believe that I do.
Brooke couldn't look me in the eye when she said she didn't love me. And then we kissed. And it was like for a minute there, it was like we used to be. And I hadn't blown everything sky high. And the love of my life was still mine.
I did feel something when he kissed me. I cannot deny that.
Go ahead. Finish the sentence, I'll be okay.
It's just that he accused me of being afraid of passion, and he said I was afraid to risk it, and if I was choosing you, I was settling for being safe. According to him, the only reason that I came there was because I wanted him to tell me that what we had was over.
I told her I couldn't destroy what we had. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't. And if she wants to marry Tad to try to forget that she loves me, then she's just gonna have to make that move on her own. I'm not gonna make it easy on her.
And then what happened?
I left.
So he just turned around and he walked out the door. He said what he had to say and he left. That's classic Edmund, wouldn't you say?
I had to leave. I mean, there was nothing more to say. Because if I had stayed another moment, I would have just grabbed her and never let her go. Oh, boy, I wanted to, but I couldn't. You know, I can't pressure her into choosing me if she's gonna have to make that decision on her own.
you heard from her?
She hasn't called. So, I called her. And, Petra just said that she was out and she didn't know where. There's only one place she can be.
Dad's.
Thank you for telling me. So what can I do, huh? Anything you want, you name it. Want me to list all the reasons why I love you, want to marry you? If you do, they're right up here. Anytime you want to hear them. Listen. I want you to believe that I'm going to love you the way you need to be loved. Right now, I devote myself the rest of my life to making you and Jamie happy.
Not now, Tad.
Okay. Do you want me to tell you that it's okay for you to go back to him?
Fixodent Fresh. The spring water fresh feelings, reason and...
I don't want you to say anything. Really, I'm so tired of talking and discussing and analyzing every feeling that I have over and over again ad nauseum. I mean, words, they don't change anything, you know? They're just misunderstood and they get in the way. I just want to feel what I feel. No matter where that takes me, that's what I want to do. I'm so sick and tired of being safe, sane Brooke English, a woman who can actually spend 10 minutes discussing in her mind the pros and cons of whether she should have a yogurt or a donut for breakfast.
That can be a tough call.
I'm really serious. I don't want to spend my life looking back over my shoulder and wondering if I did something that maybe hurt somebody or I said the wrong thing. I'm so tired of dissecting my feelings. I don't want to do that anymore. I mean, they're my feelings. They're all of them. They're my feelings. And I just want...
Feel that? You want to think about it?
Did you say something?
Come on.
What?
Come on.
What? No, where are we?
You're
Where?
not supposed to ask questions, remember?
Okay. All right. All right. Let's, onward.
Yeah, look, all we need is a loaf of bread, right?
Good. 2 out of 3 isn't bad. Don't. Look,
maybe it's not too late for you and Brooke.
If I had some hope, she would have said something by now.
Well, maybe she's just thinking about it.
Have I told you lately how wonderful you are?
No, you haven't.
Well, you're wonderful. You're sitting here trying to make me feel better. Your insides are all torn up.
I tell you, if Tad and Brooke get married, I think I might just shoot myself.
Save me a few bullets, will you?
I'll try and remember that.
At least you can still laugh.
Only you.
Listen, if you can make it with Brian, more power to you. Nobody should come out of this empty-handed.
How about some tea? I think I'd like some tea. Would you like some tea?
No, thanks. I gotta mosey, you know. I'm moving on.
Okay, well, do me a favor, would you?
Name it.
No bars, no fights.
No craziness?
No.
Scout's on.
Okay.
You know, at least I didn't lie to Brooke. You know, I just give her some stupid answer that she wanted to hear. I told her straight what was happening, and I probably lost her because of it, but if she can't love me for who I am right now, maybe it's for the best. Hang in there.
Well, I was right. All the way back to the beginning.
Hey,
You taking off?
Yeah, I gotta go.
All right.
Have a good night, okay?
Okay, buddy. See you. Dixie, you all right?
Oh, I'm just tired, that's all.
I overheard Edmund say that Tad and Brooke might be getting married.
Well, she hasn't answered him yet.
Look, Dixie, you don't have to cover her. I know this has gotta hurt.
I haven't played football in such a long time. Certainly the first time I ever played without a ball.
Yeah, well, the ball is optional. Contact sport, that's what's important about football. Want some wine?
Yeah, I'd love some wine. Really, boy, I haven't run like that in a long time.
Well, you know what they say. If you don't use it, you lose it. That's the law.
Thank you.
Sure.
I really love the ocean. Oh, it just makes me feel sort of impetuous and irresponsible and, I don't know, like I'm 20 years old again.
You know, looking at you right now, I can hardly believe that you're the editor-in-chief of a national magazine and the mother of the most precocious child on the face of the earth. And you handle all of it while looking about 20 years old.
I have to hand it to my lighting designer. Here's to soft moonlight.
The moon's got nothing to do with it. It's you. It's who you are. It comes from inside you. Right now, the light that was burning in your eyes when you were 20 years old is right there. Or it should be. You're beautiful. So beautiful. And it's very, very exciting.
Oh, I spilled my wine.
Yeah. I guess you will. So, where were we?
Brian, I can't do this.
Can't do what?
No, I keep leaning on you every time I get hurt by Ted, and that's not right, and that's not
Dixie.
fair. And I know I keep saying that, but it's true.
See, I want you to come to me anytime you need to. I want you to come to me so I can show you how much I love you. I don't have any pride left. That's long gone. See, why you come to me doesn't even matter anymore. What matters to me is you.
I don't want to use you.
Use me, Dixie, please. Use me up if you want to. Why do you keep holding on to Tad?
I don't know. I wish I knew.
So he can smash you with more heartache? Why don't you just hold on to some happiness? That's what I want to give you. That's all I've wanted to give you. Can't you see that? Dixie, all you gotta do is just reach out and take it. Never let it go.
Golden smile.
We have on good word the first day of...
Oh, Ted.
Look, you said you want to feel, so why don't you just let yourself go? It's all right wherever it takes us. I told you the truth. I want you. Why don't you tell me what you want?
Brian, I'm sorry. I can't.
See, I need you.
No, I'm sorry.
Come on, don't do this.
No, Brian, don't.
You want me to.
No,
I know you do. I know you want me.
I don't. I want a divorce.